Bowneck's album Race to Oblivion, 15 years in the making. Now holding the world record for the longest production of an album in musical history, beating the previous record holder Chinese Democracy by Guns N' Roses, who rushed their production in a hasty and pathetic 11 years. The production on Race to Oblivion started so long ago that instruments called guitars were still in use. The guitar and its derivative, the bass guitar, are ancient instruments used in the before times to generate sound sensations by plucking metal strings and sending sound waves through tube amplifiers into the recording equipment. This barbaric, outdated form of production is seldomly used in this day and age, but it has been used to perfection on this epitome of musical grandness. The album starts out with the two title tracks that take you on a journey through the Valley of Drought, where the protagonist is crawling through the sand, forgotten by time itself, with only cacti, vultures, scorpions, and snakes to help him reach the mystical tornado, the only way out of this abysmal, desolate place, the key to escape Oblivion, and where they meet the king of thrash metal to guide them to Valhalla or something, I don't know. Moving on from those mystical realms, nonetheless sets the tone with that signature Bowneck riff beating you over the head with a shovel.
Let's go!
And unnecessarily showing off with that double-time rap extravaganza.
Cause with the genetically degenerated brain over each one of human beings who try to feed it with commands and cannot deal with like a technique or see with high octane to the few like a 50-year-old motorcycle from the Philippines.
Showing off was a big factor in a rock star's daily life. This was accomplished best in the form of guitar solos, like right here in track 4, Anyone. In fact, Bowneck's solos are so mind-bending that DJs and other entertainers of the modern times are beginning to destroy their equipment to learn to play the guitar instead and try to achieve the iconic prowess of a classic lead guitarist, because Bowneck did not skimp on guitar solos on this fantastic album. What is such a thing, an album, you might ask? An album was a short to medium playlist, but just by one artist. The great albums often had recurring themes and topics to make for a coherent listening experience on that short to medium playlist. As the Oblivion set the tone with the backdrop of the Valley of Drought as a limbo between realms, the track Purgatory of Life picks up that theme in a new interpretation.
Nothing left to see on the horizon, nothing behind you that's worth laying your eyes. So can find the remedy on your stuck with the poison.
But that would not be wise, son. All these big and loud guitars are great and all, but any rock album needs that chick track, or as they called it, a power ballad.
I know, oh I know, that this is not where we're supposed to go.
This track is supposed to show a little bit of your gay side, but careful. It needs to be broken up by those distorted guitars again to reassure everyone of your manliness. Since this concept works so well, it is used again in the next track, the epic 8.5-minute Ravenous.
You saved me all the way, would be a broken man today. Without you, and now it's time to finally sort things out.
We actually found some footage of the singer writing this song in 1923, shortly after the invention of the condenser microphone. Sorry about that. Anyways, in track 8, the band even goes for the trifecta with this concept, as the formula is proven reliable and safe.
The next step might always cause an unexpected trip. It's all in danger. I might cut my throat while Jack gets effing.
Oh, shit. Oh shit. I'm okay.
What? Well, the point is, it was soft and then it gets heavy.
Just give me some bass to heal these broken limbs. 'Cause it seems like I'm putting my bones back together over and over again. Why to live in these flames of an imperfect creation? I wanna jump from buildings and bask in radiation. I wanna lose a tooth and grow it back in just a second. I wanna fight like Eddie Gordo and attack.
Well, now we're back on track. Speaking of tracks, this is track number 9. Now one might argue that this one is just 84 ideas jammed together into one song, but actually you can just call that progressive and you're fine.
You start to wonder what you feared. There is not much left in store. This is just the life you chose. Oh, dust has settled down and brighter.
You see, very progressive. Now this track, One Last Hooray, fittingly ends side A of the album. What's a side A? Well, we'll explain that in the next video, which, you might have guessed it, is about side B of Race to Oblivion. Until then, stay tuned.
It's kinda nice out here. You start to wonder what you feared. Don't sweat it, the ending is near.